Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
I'm gonna start crying. This feels so good. No more big binder. Oh man, they threw that binder out in the middle of the street, ran it over twice, 3 times, 5 times. Put the thing back in reverse. They put the truck back in reverse and ran over it again. And then not only did them patriots roll down the window, they rolled down the window and lit a match on fire and threw it on the binder and set it on fire. Ah! Woo! We are so back. And look at that beautiful chain around her neck. Amen. God bless them beautiful patriots around the world. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. We are so back. We are off in a new direction, the golden age of America. And right now, a lot of things are going on, a lot of crazy things, and what they're going to try to do. The false, fake narratives. They're going to wipe our presidents, continue to wipe us through the mud. But it's one reason why we won. And we're going to keep winning. And just watch how this thing turn around in the next 100 days. I hope y'all ready. Buckle up. The next 100 days, man. We are going to be on the ground with this thing, man. On the ground. But we definitely got to get into this, man.
Karoline, a question that we've asked your predecessors of both parties in this job. When you're up here in this briefing room speaking to the American public, do you view yourself and your role as advocating on behalf of the president or providing the unvarnished truth that is, not to lie, not to obfuscate to the American people?
I commit to telling the truth from this podium every single day. I commit to speaking on behalf of the President of the United States. That is my job. And I will say it's very easy to speak truth from this podium when you have a president who is implementing policies that are wildly popular with the American people, and that's exactly what this administration is doing. It's correcting the lies and the wrongs of the past 4 years, many of the lies that have been told to your faces in this very briefing room.
Fake news.
I will not do that. But since you brought up Truth Seek, I would like to point out, while I vowed to provide the truth from this podium, we ask that all of you in this room hold yourselves to that same standard. We know for a fact there have been lies that have been pushed by many legacy media outlets in this country about this president, about his family, and we will not accept that. We will call you out when we feel that your reporting is wrong or there is misinformation about this White House. So yes, I will hold myself to the truth, and I expect everyone in this room to do the same.
And Karoline, just
oh, isn't it refreshing? I'm gonna start crying. It's just refreshing. Oh man, we finna get into that good part, 'cause she's finna get into a full-blown spar with that smug Kaitlan Collins, man. This is finna get good, y'all. Boy, this is so good.
a substantive question. Yesterday, the White House Office of Management and Budget directed across the board freeze, with some exceptions for individual assistance, we understand, to federal grants. It's caused a lot of confusion around the country among Head Start providers, among providers services to homeless veterans, Medicaid providers, states saying they're having trouble accessing the portal. Could you help us clear up some of the confusion, give some certainty to folks, and also is that uncertainty, how does that uncertainty service the president's voters?
Well, I think there's only uncertainty in this room amongst the media. There's no uncertainty in this building. So let me provide the certainty and the clarity that all of you need. This is not a blanket pause on federal assistance and grant programs from the Trump administration. Individual assistance, that includes, I'm not naming everything that's included, but just to give you a few examples, Social Security benefits, Medicare benefits, food stamps, welfare benefits, assistance that is going directly to individuals will not be impacted by this pause. And I want to make that very clear to any Americans who are watching at home who may be a little bit confused about some of the media reporting. This administration, if you are receiving individual assistance from the federal government, you will still continue to receive that. However, It is the responsibility of this president and this administration to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars. That is something that President Trump campaigned on. That's why he has launched DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, who is working alongside OMB. And that's why OMB sent out this memo last night, because the president signed an executive order directing OMB to do just this. And the reason for this is to ensure that every penny that is going out the door is not conflicting with the executive orders and actions that this president has taken. So what does this pause mean? It means no more funding for illegal DEI programs. It means no more funding for the Green New scam that has cost American taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. It means no more funding for transgenderism and wokeness across our federal
take the garbage out.
Agencies. No more funding for Green New Deal social engineering policies. Again, people who are receiving individual assistance, you will continue to receive that. And President Trump is looking out for you by issuing this pause because he is being good steward of your taxpayer dollars.
Thanks, Karoline.
Sure.
How long is this pause going to last, and how is the Trump administration recommending that organizations that rely on federal funding make payroll, pay their rent in the meantime?
It is a temporary pause, and the Office of Management and Budget is reviewing the federal funding that has been going out the door. Again, not for individual assistance, but for all of these other programs that I mentioned. I also spoke with the incoming director of OMB this morning, and he told me to tell all of you that the line to his office is open for other federal government agencies across the board, and if they feel that programs are necessary and in line with the president's agenda, then the Office of Management and Budget will review those policies. I think this is a very responsible measure. Again, the past 4 years, we've seen the Biden administration spend money like drunken sailors. It's a big reason we've had an inflation crisis in this country, and it's incumbent upon this administration to make sure, again, that every penny is being accounted for honestly.
Why impose this pause with so little notice? Why not give organizations more time to plan for the fact that they are about to lose, in some cases, really crucial federal funding, at least for a period of time?
There was notice. It was the executive order that the president signed. There's also a freeze on hiring.
I love how she smiled.
Freeze, and there's also a freeze on foreign aid. And this is, again, incredibly important to ensure that this administration is taking into consideration how hard the American people are working. And their tax dollars actually matter to this.
Send everybody back a refund. Y'all know how we say it. Send everybody back. Send them hardworking patriots back a full refund. Every last dime.
Administration. You know, just during this pause, DOGE and OMB have actually found that there was $37 million that was about to go out the door to the World Health Organization, which is an organization, as you all know, that President Trump, with the swipe of his pen in that executive order, is no longer wants the United States to be a part of. So that wouldn't be in line with the president's agenda. DOGE and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza.
Oh, condoms, they making bombs. Oh, they making bombs. Oh, Lord, what they doing? Oh, they stroking and making bombs. Oh, they stroking. Oh, yeah, let's send everybody back a refund. Oh, man. We've been lied to. We've been spit on. So you're darn right I'm saying it how it should. You darn right I'm calling it out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all having a good day today? A good week? Feels good that we're back, huh? So refreshing. Yeah. You love that chain she got on too, huh? That chain is fresh. That's real diamonds. That's real gold. I believe too, y'all. That's real right there. All glory to the kingdom, man. All glory to the kingdom. God bless them beautiful patriots around the world. Amen.
Monstrous waste of taxpayer money. So that's what this pause is focused on, being good stewards of tax dollars.
One, on the freeze in federal funding,
Uh-oh.
who advised the president on the legality of telling government agencies that they don't have to spend money that was already appropriated by Congress?
Well, as the OMB memo states, this is certainly within the confines of the law. So White House counsel's office believes that this is within the president's power to do it, and therefore he's doing it.
Okay, so they disagree with lawmakers who say that they don't have the power to freeze this funding.
Again, I would point you to the language in the memo that clearly states this is within the law.
And on what happened on Friday night, the administration fired several inspectors general without giving Congress the 30-day legally required notification that they were being fired. I think only 2 were left at DHS and the DOJ. And then yesterday we saw several prosecutors, I believe 12, fired from the Justice Department who worked on the investigations into the president. As you know, they are career prosecutors, therefore they are afforded civil service protections. How is the administration deciding which laws to follow and which ones to ignore?
So it is the belief of this White House and the White House counsel's office that the president was within his executive authority to do that. He is the executive of the executive branch, and therefore he has the power to fire anyone within the executive branch that he wishes to. There's also a case that went before the Supreme Court in 2020, Scala Law LLC versus the Customs, Bureau Protection. I would advise you to look at that case, and that's the legality that this White House was resting on.
So you're confident that if they bring lawsuits against you, those prosecutors who were fired, that they will succeed?
We will win in court.
And
yes.
did he personally direct this, given they worked on the classified documents investigation and the election interference investigation?
This was a memo that went out by the Presidential Personnel Office, and the president is the leader of this White House. So yes.
No more lies. The truth will set you free. So beautiful and refreshing, ain't it? I mean, straight to the point, straightforward. No more big binder. Oh man, we putting our foot down now. Whew. That's how you know it's good, y'all. When even these Democrats, the fake news, they're attacking this lady, man. Trump, and then the people that like the women on the spews, they only put her up there because she's a 10. And that's that, and then they're gonna say that's what Trump believes. That's what Trump said. I mean, just still lying, still spreading these false fake narratives, and just negative, hateful. This is why we keep winning, y'all. And I'm glad where we're at, man. And we're gonna continue to knock it out the ballpark. Karoline Leavitt, huge upgrade from that disgraceful, didn't earn it DEI hired KJP. You know, a night and day difference, man, with this administration. And we're gonna continue to win, y'all. I love y'all, and I will catch you beautiful people in the next one. Peace and love, family.